いやー、まさかユーゴが先に話をつけていたとはな。それなら最初から普通に話しかければよかったな。いやー、どんまいどんまい。そうだ、リュウジ。お嬢の様子はどうだ？
あれからだんまりだ。
あらら、すっかりご機嫌斜めか。
ともあれ、アカウントは手に入った。サーバー侵入を始めるぞ。
でもよ、標的のデータの目処はついてるのか？
いや、ユーゴからの依頼は岸辺理恵とハッカーの癒着を証明できる何かであって、具体的なデータじゃない。だから今回は上城のメインサーバーであるアバロンサーバーにマルウェアを仕掛ける。
なるほど。網を張ってサーバー内でやり取りされるデータを監視しようってわけだな。
まず俺と千歳がこっちの端末から陽動を仕掛けてサーバー内のセキュリティを撹乱させる。その間にお前はエデン内からサーバーへ侵入して指定のポイントにマルウェアを仕掛けろ。これでより機密度の高い情報が集められるようになる。
なーにうろたえてんだよ。今回の作戦じゃ一番簡単な仕事だぜ。陽動やサポートは高度で熟達したハッキング技術が必要だ。しかも相手は天下の上城様。サポートはお前にはまだ無理だって。
新人を卒業するにはいい機会だ。やってみろ。本来はログインする際にアバター情報の更新が行われるが、今回はそこをスルーできるようこちらで細工する。多少の違和感はあるだろうが我慢しろ。
大丈夫だって。お前結構根性あるんだからさ。
持ち場につけ。準備ができ次第合図する。
オッケー、位置についたぜ。
始めろ。
Yuko Kamishiro commencing login process. Refreshing avatar information. Refresh failed. Logging in with previous avatar information. It looks like I logged in with Yuko Kamishiro's avatar. Now I should be able to walk right on to the Avalon server. Still, this is my first time logging in with a female avatar.
顔がにやけてる。どうせろくでもないこと考えてるんでしょう。君に言われなくてもちゃんと休んでるよ。それよりこれからサーバー内に潜入するんでしょ。分かってる？中に侵入したら外部とは通信ができない。中でサポートするものが絶対に必要だよ。だから私の代わりを準備したの。ワームモンを一緒に連れて行って。わからないことがあったらこの子に聞いて。私と同じくらいのことは分かるようにしておいたから。よろしくね、ワームモン。
任せて、エリカ。驚いた？私、エリカと記憶を共有したの。エリカの記憶からハッキングスキルを学習してエリカと同じことができるようになったんだよ。ついでに喋り方もエリカの真似してみたんだけど。
そういうことだから。詳しくはその子に聞いて。あ、それとこのことはお兄ちゃんにも内緒だからね。ワームもその子がアバターに変なことしないように見張りよろしく。
はーい。で、変なことってどんなこと？
Anyway, everything's ready to go. Let's head to the Avalon server. That's weird as shit. This is weird as shit. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Ugh. Oh, geez. I've got a lot of brave points. Let's just blow through my brave point ease. Wow. 12 levels in one item. That is kind of insane. Anyway, to the Avalon server. This is weird and uncomfortable, and I don't really like it. I don't really like it. Well, I came to Kamishiro HQ, but how do I get to the Avalon server anyway? Miss Yuko, I wasn't aware you were coming in today. May I help with something? Great, my disguise is holding up. Avalon server? Understood. Allow me to show you in. This way, please. Please let me know if you need anything else. Goodbye for now.
ここがハバロンサーバーか。私、企業サーバーへの侵入は初めて。サーバーの中心部まで行ってマルウェアを設置するのが私たちの仕事だよね。ここのセキュリティデジモンはかなり強力だから気を抜かないでね。初めてなのになんでそんなことがわかるかって言ったでしょ。私は今エリカと記憶を共有してるの。それでエリカの知っていることは私にもわかるってわけ。なんでそんなことができるかって？エリカの記憶はデータ化されてエデンの中にあるんだよ。病気の治療のためにね。だから私と共有化できるの。わからないことは何でも聞いていいよ。私もエリカの記憶サーバから情報を引き出す練習がしたいし、エリカも君が知りたければ答えてもいいって言ってたもん。
What's Erica's illness?
エリカは脳の制御がうまくできない病気なの。人の脳は本来使う範囲がとても制限されてるんだけど、エリカの脳はその制御がうまくできなくて、放っておくと機能を使いすぎてオーバーヒートしちゃうんだって。
How's it being treated?
記憶をデータ化してエデンの特別なサーバーに預けることで脳への負荷を抑えてるんだって。エリカは端末を介して常にそのサーバーと記憶をリンクさせていて、時々病院の特殊なマシンで情報の同期や調整をしないといけないの。上城と提携しているセントラル病院でしかできない特殊な治療なんだよ。
What'll happen if it goes untreated?
放っておくと脳から体の臓器へ送る信号がどんどんおかしくなって体のあちこちが弱っていくんだって。エリカの記憶サーバから上手に情報を引き出せたみたい。さあ行こう。もうリュウジたちの陽動が始まってるよ。
Erica's memories are in Eden? Focus on the mission for now. Okay, so a number of people are asking, who is Yuko, the character we're playing as, sort of? The character whose skin we're wearing. Anyway, yeah, who's Yuko? This is their security programs. Bunch of rookie Digimon. Bunch of rookie Digimon. Anyway, yeah, so who's Yuko? Yuko is the daughter of the previous president of Kamishiro Enterprises. So, as such, more or less, she's the heir to Eden. As part of the story, Kamishiro Enterprises had made Eden as kind of like a place for kids to have fun and like all sorts of things, but it kind of went wrong and kids died, and then they like kind of shelved it and brought it back and question mark. Anyway, suffice to say, she more or less owns this, but her aunt Rie is the current caretaker, effectively the queen regent of the company. She's in charge of everything while Yuko grows up. goes to high school, whatever. Except for Rie is currently taking things over, and Yuko's kind of a pushover, so mostly Yuko is just kind of, oh, jeez. Yeah, what exactly would I say, Yuko? She's kind of a strong character in her own right, and, like, there's a plot twist for that. And I already talked about that one, so I'm not going to talk about it again unless people really want me to. But effectively, she's trying to kind of resist her aunt through stuff like this, by helping hackers get in and mess with her aunt and stuff like that. So that's how she works. It's an interesting idea. I found her to be a little bit unconvincing in the previous game. I think mainly just because the main character is the only one that actually ever did anything. And it was kind of one of those where it's just like, I would like to see the side characters do things apart from, like, look cool and yell. They didn't even look that cool. But yeah, so that's who Yuko is. So effectively, it's like if I was walking into, I don't know, Microsoft HQ dressed up as Bill Gates-ish. So the aunt is evil corporate greed lady then. Yes. The one that acts really sexy for no good reason. And just ends up being really, really creepy. Yeah, that's her. Anyway, let's see. Erica's sickness makes no sense. I mean, it's an anime game. The sickness is kind of weird. But also, like, I'm fairly certain there's more to the sickness than just a car crash. Because it killed both of the parents and left her with some kind of superpower brain injury? Question mark? Let's see, security wall B? Well, I'm gonna beat it up. It should be a problem. I don't know, Nokia looks super cool. I am so glad I haven't seen Nokia this game so far. She'll probably show up. But I'm glad that she hasn't. How come Party Bird gets 2 actions? I think Party Bird is just fast. Usually I put Party Bird as a bit of a speedster. Oh, yeah, B is for beta. It's just weird because they had numbers previously. I've never fought a wall before, which is dumb. I'm honestly really disappointed that these firewalls weren't just, that these firewalls weren't just like a mid-boss type, like Digimon or something. Because I think that would have been way more compelling than this. I'm just gonna throw it on speed mode. It's faster, and this is not a particularly interesting enemy to fight. I'm not doing a whole lot of damage. That's the weird thing about this game. You actually don't do a whole lot of damage-ish. If you've played Neo or Shin Megami Tensei, you fought a wall before. Yeah, but like, this is a boring wall in a Digimon game. If I remember right, this just hurts. Actually, a fair bit. So she's like the Persona 5 party member that had the dad as the villain. Yeah, I guess that would actually be a pretty good summation of who Yuko is. Except for less helpless, and you'll see why later. I'm sure they'll do the big reveal a second time around. Hey, that's a memory up. Yes. Yes. Okay, admittedly we're gonna have to leave. It's the most dangerous attack I've seen you take so far in this game. Yeah, the wall is supposed to be like a DPS race. If you're not strong enough, it gives you the boot. I think it's kind of interesting in concept, but in execution, it's just kind of awkward. But yeah, I think it would have been so much cooler if they just had like a Machine Dramon pop out or something legitimately threatening, you know, not a Toy Agumon. Because I'm going to be honest, a Toy Agumon is not exactly the most threatening thing to have to fight as a quote-unquote security program. Especially when I'm rolling champions and ultimates. Like, a little bit weak for something that supposedly has great defenses. I have a date!
ついに優子ちゃんも大人の階段を登っちゃったのね。それでお相手の彼氏さんはどんな子なのかしら。背は高いの？お金持ち？やっぱりイケメンなのかしら。うん？でもなんか怪しいんだな。あなた本当に優子ちゃんよね。
Yes.
あなた、ひょっとして疲れが出ちゃったのね。かわいそう。ダメじゃない。ちゃんと休まなきゃ。それなら今日のお約束はキャンセルしましょう。またね。ゆっくり休むのよ。見ていてヒヤヒヤしたよ。なんとかごまかせたみたいだけど、私あの人なんだか怖い。
And yet she's so attractive. Ugh. There's definitely something off about her. She's Crusadermon in disguise.
だね。あの人が戻ってこないうちに先に進もう。
I really wish if you had a completed save file that you imported, your character somehow had like prescient knowledge of everything. Because it'd be hilarious if you just kept like shouting spoilers at the game, and the game's just like, that's stupid, what are you talking about? Just like kept saying no to you, and eventually like you get to the big reveal and your character's like, I told you so! I told you! And everybody's like, oh, he knows things, and it's like, ah! It'd be funny. Anyway, so what do we digivolve to? Well, I'd like to digivolve to that, but I guess I'm stuck with this. Whee! Old Faithful. He is whatever the hell this thing is. Okay. Can't do that. Back he goes! I need at least one virus type at all times. I guess I should have paid more attention to that. Oh well. Triceramon. Yep, nope. Triceramon's stupid. Don't care. Who can digivolve into a virus type, actually? Pretty much Old Faithful. Probably should have gone more Growlmon, now that I'm thinking about it. Holy crap, I do not have a whole lot of viruses. Unless I want to make the fish go for Shogun Gekomon, but haha, no thank you. Okay. And I've still got a couple of these brave points. I'm just gonna do that so they're not pure garbage. But yeah, I've said this many times before, but I really want to play like a JRPG that is straight up like, the second time around, the plot is completely different. And like, there are a couple of times like that. And I know there's like, Chrono Crusade, Chrono Saga, Kona, whatever. Anyway, but I want like a game like Persona 5, for example, where your character goes back to the very beginning of the game and is like, oh shit, it's Groundhog's Day. I know how to do this. And you just go back in time, and you go back in time, and then you're like, okay, Kanashiro, Kamashiro, whatever, and effectively just like screw with things. Does talking to Mireille in that skin change anything? That's an interesting question. Radiant Historia. I'm waiting for the 3DS version of that to come out. Because I actually would like to play Radiant Historia, but there's a new one. Will Grape Lemon be making a return? Probably, yeah. I just have to get a Leomon. Whatever Digimon becomes a Leomon ends up being a Grape Lemon. So New Game Plus minus the difficulty increase and your character now knows the plot. Yup. And so like... I'm trying to think of a good example of this. Where it's like a lighthearted enough story that it could go in really funny ways. Yeah, not Majora's Mask. I mean, kind of sort of Majora's Mask. But the like point of that game is you're New Game Plussing your way through it. Well, not even New Game Plussing it, you're just kind of sort of resetting back over and over and over again. Okay. Oh my, look at that face. Might you be lost? I think so. Well, now that's quite the look. You should be able to access the Avalon server easily like that. Do come again if you ever lose your way. I don't even know what that means. But yeah, that's another one. Save scumming the game. Like, I would love to play a JRPG where mechanically you have to save scum to progress past certain things. So would you need to solve every problem in repeat to end the cycle and get the real ending? Yeah, possibly. I don't like going in lighthearted and funny ways usually. I usually prefer going into dark and creepy places for your games. I can totally understand and respect that. I think it's just kind of one of those where I would love a game that's like really dour the first time around, and then like you get New Game Plus mode and your character's like, wait, the world's not doomed? Yes! I can solve this, I can solve all of my problems, and then they go off and solve all of their problems. Save scumming is the easiest way to get the Tactician USB. Yeah, but I need more farm expansions, otherwise it takes too long. Wow, these are weak champions, but they're worth a lot of EXP. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of grinding. I apologize for that, but I don't apologize too much. It's a shame I've only read novels with that basis and never seen it in games. Yeah, well I think part of it is because it's really hard to program that level of like variance or like setup. And so like making that kind of game would be a problem. Killing the main villain before they can even do anything. Yeah, potentially. Personally, I'd almost like it in such a way that it's like kind of like the players don't even know that they've got a New Game Plus waiting. Like, that's kind of how Nier Automata was. And actually, that's what I had been hoping Nier Automata was. Instead, you just kind of looped through kind of an alternate side story as the other main character and then stuff like that. But, like, I think it would have been so much cooler if, like, Nier Automata was like, okay, here's all this bad stuff that happens in the first playthrough, and I mean, it legitimately had some, like, bad, sad stuff or whatever. And then you, like, get to the end of it, credits roll, and then it's just like, did you like that ending? Or, like, you know, a couple of innocuous questions, and effectively it just sends you back to the beginning. The main character wakes up, and it's just like, holy shit, I can fix everything. Yes! And then, I mean, hell, it could actually even go in darker places. I don't mind. I just kind of want a self-aware New Game Plus mode. Because I think that would be cool. Okay, so we have... Ooh... Yeah. Can't do that. I could... You know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to Digivolve Shell into this, which is... Ooh, look at that! That was a cool-looking Digimon. And then we're gonna bring most Stabbins. We're gonna de-digivolve most Stabbins back down into. Let's go Angemon now. Let's go different directions. Let's see. Party Bird could go up to Cyberdramon or nope, too expensive. This works better before I turn Shell into this. Oh, it's because the more expensive ones went this way. I got you. So we could do like 1 or 2 of these. Well, option A, bring him back down. Bring the Fish back down because honestly, all of his Digivolutions suck. Yeah, I don't like where the Fish is going unless we bring him to Waymon. We could bring him to Waymon, but it would still mess with my memory here. Yeah, I don't like where the Fish is going, so I'm gonna bait him on. Actually, let's bring him back to a Bukamon. Because if we bring him to a Bukamon, that gives us a lot of space and I can go down the Gomamon line for not garbage. So we could do Savior Huckmon, who is cool, but I don't need a data type, so we can either do a Cyberdramon or a Weregarurumon. Actually, you know what? Let's see, is it possible to have a Digimon become every... one Digimon become every Digimon? With enough time, yes, it is entirely possible. It just would take a very long time. And generally isn't worth it. But it is totally doable. Let's see. De-Digivolve back down to Strectamon. So what does Cyberdramon become? Justmon, Titanamon, Alphamon. Titamon is pretty good, actually. Okay, so we'll have him go up to Cyberdramon. And that'll solve some problems. Desolation Claw is useful. And then we're exactly at maximum. But we have a good distribution. Yeah, Alphamon sounds fun or Titamon sounds fun. I don't entirely know which ones I'm going to be able to have rolling at the same time. Shouldn't be a big deal. Okay, and let's go do a little bit of grinding. We don't even have to be that high of a level, honestly, to win. Like, that's a pair of ultimates up there. They're probably chumps. Should have Fish go Gaugamon. I don't like Gaugamon. Like, I might look into it, but I don't really like Gaugamon that much. Like, I prefer to go down the Zudomon line. Yeah, can I force an encounter? No, actually, it doesn't look like I can use any of my hacking skills while I'm here. Yeah, the other thing I need to do at some point is get another farm going so I can actually get these guys some stat points. Because they have ability points, but I have not actually bothered to use them for anything. Raj Gaugamon is fairly cool. I mean, he's cool. I just don't like him that much. I think it's because Galgamon kind of represents the weird dumb Digimon that I don't like that much. You know, the ones with the boxing gloves or whatever. And it's like, like I could work with the Greymon with the straps around his hands and stuff. But that was about it. Okay, so this probably is strong enough. Wow, we are not hitting that B. Yeah, this is probably strong enough that we can start progressing. Let's see. I am bushed. I've been recording a lot, and I've been running a lot, and the two together is just kind of a problem. Because I'm just tired every day. Well, I believe starting tomorrow with oh, what am I thinking? Monster Hunter World. Or, yeah, tomorrow night? That'll kind of be the end of the new game spam, and I can actually start working on finishing them. Which is nice. After this mission, I'm regretting it seeing how much EXP you're getting. Yeah! Though I'm probably only gonna get, yeah, let's fight these guys. Should be fine.
あいつがセキュリティデジモンだよ。待って、倒しちゃダメ。倒したら侵入がバレちゃうもん。戦ってできるだけ弱らせて。うん、ちなみに私は戦えないからね。マルウェアとして改造されたから戦えるようにはできてないんだもん。エリカと同じようなサポートならできるけど、バトルはちょっと。それにあいつ怖いし強そうだし。
It's still Wormmon in there, that's for sure.
ほらほら、悠長に構えてる場合じゃないよ。敵が来る。
Just weaken them as much as possible. See how strong they are. Ow! Okay, they actually hurt a little bit. Let's see. Desolation Claw. Which I don't think actually works on these guys. I don't... Well, it'd be kind of amusing if we just insta-gib him. I'm gonna have to have Shell go as different Digimon, but I pretty much found the perfect Digimon for her. Okay, Lunatic Dance. Data type on him. There we go. Yeah, they're not total chumps, but we're not supposed to kill them. We're just supposed to do a certain amount of damage to them. We might be in trouble. I think I'll be okay. I'm just not going to use, I'm not going to use Old Faithful. I think that's the most involved attack we've seen yet. Yes, I believe so. I'm just gonna keep going for the Endermon. And this is only the ultimate version, so there's something else. Why exactly can't you kill them? Because I guess it'll give us away, question mark? They weren't really clear on that one. It'd be hilarious if I just insta-killed him. Anyway, so I'm gonna kill them and give myself away. Maybe. I'm assuming it's going to stop right before I kill them. Or we could have game over because I killed the guy. Both are possible. Actually, I don't think I can hurt them anymore. Okay, well, there's our answer. I think I might have to turn off animations if I'm going to be grinding, though. These animations are cool, but very repetitive. Let's see, I'll just do Heavy Strike. Yeah, unfortunately, killing the Metal Mamemon is actually going to be a bit of a pain. So you can't kill them. I don't think I can. However, I would say this encounter is a pretty good indication of just how, like, screwed up the, difficulty curve on this game is. Because, like, we've been fighting chumps, mostly, up until now. And then it's just like, let's crank it up a little bit. And it's like, but? Where'd this come from? Like, I totally understand that, like, you want to have challenging fights, but it really does feel like they just kind of slapped a lot of this together. There it goes. The crappy thing is we didn't get any EXP for that. Can Erica be cured?
その質問に関する記憶は共有化されてないみたい。どの記憶を私と共有するかはエリカ次第なの。エリカに直接聞いてみようか。